Saints in their yellow and blue today. The fans and the club responding to that, and they are defending this fantastic run here at Villa Park this afternoon, looking for a third straight Premier League win. Coutinho hangs back, waits for the ball, got it, has to go back to his compatriot Douglas Luiz, and then all the way back to Mings. Saints have done well there, Dave, with that shape.
Well, they've got back into their shape and held their ground well.
Now Villa find Ings, who finds Watkins. It's good play, turns, shoots, 1-0 Villa. Danny Ings gets the assist against his old club after 8 minutes, but it's Ollie Watkins who scores, having got back to form at Brighton last week, and Saints are behind early at Villa Park. It's very different to last season so far. Ings played it into Watkins, he turned away from his defender and just crashed it past Forster into the net. It's Villa 1, Saints 0. Villa have it on the edge of their own penalty area from their throw. Mings under pressure, didn't do very well there, and then Brozier's going to wrestle it off Ashley Young, and he's gone round Mings to the byline. On the right, infield is Armstrong, steadies himself, curls it just wide, and I mean just wide, half an inch of the post. Armstrong, he made the space for the shot, left-footed, and he was picking out the corner, and he just got it wrong by millimetres. As Livramento then drills the ball forward to Brozier. Brozier hit it with his heel, and then Mings takes over because Brozier's ball wasn't controlled, and then it's a lovely ball from Mings into Watkins, who found Coutinho. The return ball's brilliant. Watkins for his second. Forster makes a brilliant save, sliding in front of him, and Villa carving Saints apart through the middle again, relying on their goalkeeper to make another great save.
Well, really, Villa should be 2 up there. Coutinho picking the ball up in midfield, playing Watkins in. He's left 1-on-1 with the big goalkeeper Forster, and he makes a great save.
Pompey are 2-0 up, by the way, at home to Accrington Stanley. Sean Raggett scored again. Romeo's found Armstrong. That's a good ball in behind the midfield. Armstrong shoots, hits it against the player. Romeo sees it, but he's got Livramento to his right. He dinks it towards the back post. Adams with the header on top of the net. It lands as it goes over. Oh, how that would have hurt the whole end if the former Birmingham striker had scored in it. But it's a goal kick to Villa. A threat from Saints there. Villa guilty this time of giving the ball away. Luiz in a tight area plays a 1-2 with Ings, and then finds Ashley Young. They've worked that well, Villa, to get it out to that right hand side to Matt Cash, and Cash comes forward, got support there, and then he chipped over to him again brilliantly, pulled back towards, and then the strike comes in and wide from Cash. Villa appealing for a penalty as Ward-Prowse and McGinn clashed in the penalty area, but McGinn, as he does, stuck his backside into Ward-Prowse and fell over. But that was dangerous. Watkins has it now for Villa. Near the left-hand corner of the penalty area, turns past Livramento, pulls it back! Coutinho's shot saved by Forster, and that should have been 2-0. Again for Villa. Now Cash tries to cross it. He gets a corner off Elianusi.
We could be 3 down here. 2 good saves again. And from the big man Forster, Coutinho again. Hitting the goalkeeper when really he's got the goal at his most, should score.
Watkins did well, Dave, just stood still and then turned away from
Livramento. 2 clear chances now.
McGinn curls it left-footed, and he stays on his line. Shea Adams got a very important header. Ball still in the penalty area, and Villa have won it back through Danny Ings. Coutinho now outside the box, plays it infield to Callum Chambers. He's going to slip one over the top. Coutinho squares it. Oh, it's brilliant if it's onside. It's a fantastic goal for Aston Villa. And Coutinho and Douglas Luiz combine. That's 2-0. Saints are appealing for offside. Peter Banks will speak to VAR, but it was a tap-in for Douglas Luiz after brilliant work from Coutinho, and the ball lifted over the top to him from Callum Chambers was something else.
Well, I mentioned this to Jordan before the game, the battle of the sixes, and it's Villa that are coming out on top at the moment.
Yeah, as Martinez clears, fourth official says we'll have just 1 minute of stoppage time, and that flick-ons could make it 3 because Watkins has put Coutinho through, and he curls it wide. Oh my goodness me, Saints have had a huge let-off. Coutinho has flicked it wide of the post. It was a long clearance, and it was so simple for Villa to carve Saints open. Just a flick on from Watkins' head, and Coutinho was racing through on goal. McGinn will whip this in left-footed, so it's going to be nasty for Forster because it's out on this right-hand side.
So he's going to try and curl this in. It's only about 5 yards from touch out here on the right. About 10 yards from the corner flag. So he's going to send this towards the back post, you'd think, with some whip on it. And in the end, he dummies everyone and goes back inside. And the shot from Douglas Luiz blocked by a yellow shirt. But then McGinn can go on the outside of Broja. Has he fouled him? Still Villa have got the ball. It might not matter. Coutinho! 3-0. I think he scored between the legs of Fraser Forster. But the little Brazilian magician scores again against Southampton, his 5th goal against them. He twisted and turned, made room for the shot, and in the end fired it between the legs of Fraser Forster. Villa 3, Saints 0.
Looking at it on paper, the 2 sixes, and the 2 sixes is that Villa's 6 have come out better.
Between Coutinho and Ramsey, the ball falls for Watkins, they're still coming forward. It's Ings in the box on the right, saved by Forster. And again, Villa's forwards running riot in the 54th minute at Villa Park. Ings denied, but they've got Villa Park going here, the home side. They've been waiting to see a home win for quite some time. And they've got the ball back in the middle of the park as well. Southampton are scurrying and hurrying here.
We've not been as lively today.
No, they're struggling to get in the game. And they get Cash to the byline, pulls it back for Ings. And Danny Ings scores against his former club, and Villa score twice in 2 minutes. Ings refuses to celebrate, but Villa are 4-0 up. And with 54 minutes gone, it's turning into a bit of a rout at Villa Park.
Talked about it before the game in depth, about the flair. And the team that comes out on top with the most flair will be the one that wins it today. And Villa,
now
really...
Shea Adams has got him behind. Livramento's found him. He's in the box. Shea Adams blasts it, and somehow Martinez has saved it, and it's gone over the bar and away for a corner. But Martinez didn't know where that was going.
Adams has got in there. Broja's got to the penalty spot. He's pulled back. It's a great slot, and Adams is an acute angle. He's got to cut it back for Broja. He's being greedy. He's gone for himself.
Diallo's first touch is very neat through the legs of John McGinn, and Armstrong can burst past Luiz, edge of the box, and then can't test the keeper. Fires it into the north stand. He was just leaning back as he took the shot, or it bounced up in front of him a bit. But either way,
I love that from Armstrong. When he picks a ball up and he sees space in front of him, he attacks the space in front of the player.
Before this game started, before it became a contest, how good it was here at Villa Park when everyone showed support for Ukraine and the Saints fans looked magnificent in all their yellow and blues. I thought that was brilliant. I'll take that memory from this game as Bailey from the right cuts in onto his left foot, feeds a clever ball through to Buendia. He's gone past one challenge. Forster comes out and again does well and gets the ball and all.
Well, good reading again of the game there from Forster.
And pace off his line. Yeah, he gets a really sprint to get there.
Really, Adam, you know, we're getting beat 4, and he's really kept the score down as well today.
Yeah. Peter Banks says enough's enough. Southampton's bad afternoon in the Midlands, the second one this year, comes to an end. The damage done before the hour mark. Saints losing 4-0.